to exploit their advantages the first time around. They're out to prove that that was no fluke.
It's a matchup that suits them, and if they win this one, they're going to have a big mental edge the next two times they see each other.
What a matchup we have tonight, Greg, in the front court. I know everyone, you and I included, have been waiting for this one.
And when you got two of the best bigs in the league going at it tonight, it's must-see TV. I can't wait to call this one, guys.
McDaniels outside. From outside, off the mark. In the corner, Powell with it. No good on the three. Here's Henderson with the drive. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Hartenstein. The visitors with the ball. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Henderson. And then Henderson with the dunk.
A little like Donovan Mitchell there. Henderson makes some really tough shots in traffic.
Adebayo with the bucket.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
And you don't see many teams take these shots as often anymore. It's nice to see them take advantage in this area.
Now here's Tatum. And Scoot Henderson picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Screen by Hartenstein. Morant with a wide open look. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Richard the dynamic Ja Morant. He is an absolute fan and broadcaster favorite.
I'm trying to think of a more exciting player than Ja Morant, and I'm coming up short. Ja doesn't just make plays, he makes memories.
Now here's Henderson.
High motor type of player. Henderson fighting tooth and nail down low.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
And of course, we'd all like to see his percentage at the line improve, but he just does not have the touch right now. He's in the 60s.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. You know, GA, it seems like a lot of players welcome the opportunity to play in Phoenix. Talk about what makes this market to a player so appealing.
I mean, the weather has a lot to do with it, right? Basketball is a winter sport, so for those snowbirds out there, Arizona is a great choice.
6 to shoot. Over in the corner, Avdia. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Suns trail by 6. Now here's Morant. Powell for 3. And rebounded by McDaniels.
Still very early, but that's not the start they want. 1 for 5 shooting.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie takes finishing with force. Whoa!
That's what I'm talking about. Nasty.
Explosive in every way. The quick first step, and then you see the hop.
And it's Morant missing. Here's Henderson. It's Adebayo with the rebound. And it's Phoenix's ball. They trail by 7. The 3 from Morant. Buries the long-range jumper.
Look, when you're as explosive as Ja, then the opponents are going to let you take shots from you.
But right by Henderson.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys, and it was the same exact story last time out.
Nice ball movement there, delivered the pass right on time.
Now Now here's Henderson. 14 points for him. Driving inside. And Henderson throws it down hard.
On the drive, Henderson relies on his agility to slip past contact.
And timeout called by Jordan Ott. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. Suns trail by 6. Pass to Podziemski. Nailed from three-point land.
Sharing the rock. Part of what makes Ja Morant such a fantastic player is his ability to pass.
And here's Henderson. 16 points for him. Driving to the basket. And then Henderson with the jam.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. And here's Henderson following Ja Morant's 3. Excellent D there from George.
It seemed like he changed his mind halfway through the layup, tried to go to something else and flat out choked it.
Now here's Henderson. 18 points for him. Here's the break. No one near Adebayo as he lets it go. Good, and a nice assist from Morant.
From about the extent of Adebayo's range, just far enough to keep the D honest.
Pass to Tatum. And the dunk by Tatum.
He may not have that traditional power forward build, but his bounce, well, that kind of levels the playing field.
And a high-scoring first quarter. Both teams really filling it up. They're up by 2.
The visiting team, 20.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
And then Henderson with the dunk.
And Henderson doesn't need any extra motivation to head straight for the rim.
Great positioning on the putback.
Yeah, just a terrific job of just staying with it. Nice.
Screen by Smith. Here's Collier. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better. You'll take it.
A top 10 pick in 2020, Jalen Smith, Richard, played for 3 teams before his 25th birthday. He's seen a lot.
Yeah, that's such a challenge for a young player. I moved around a bit, but it was later in my career. Give Jalen credit. Despite the changes, he is still developing well. Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
A drive by Henderson. The rebound by Collier. Got a piece of it. Takes it inside. And Henderson throws it down hard.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. Pass to Podziemski. Here's Collier. Shot clock at 5. Black grabs the board.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
To the paint. Here's Tatum. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. You watch Jason Tatum, Richard. He looks comfortable in everything he does.
And even though it's a hard game, he just makes it look so easy. And I think being an NBA champion, that's given him a little boost in confidence. One of the best players in the game today, Tatum's work ethic and hunger to win more championship is special.
taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played.
And after connecting twice from deep in the first quarter, he hasn't been able to drain another here in the second.
Over in the corner, Avdia. Here's Henderson. 26 points for him. The three from Tatum.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Morant with another miss. Pass to Black. Powell with the steal. One-on-one fast break. And it's Sharp missing.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
And you have to feel for him. That's the kind of miss that will stick with you for a little bit.
And timeout called by Jordan Ott. He's ready to talk things through with them. You know, Greg, a lot of the best scorers do what's called hunting, looking to create contact with the defender that they've zeroed in on.
Yeah, and that can be a legitimate technique to really negate a shot blocker. But when the offensive player basically initiates all the contact, we could be without some of those cheap foul calls against the defender.
Henderson attacking. And then Henderson with the dunk.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts. There's the basketball mind of Henderson working. Stayed ahead of the play for the score.
Adebayo the screen. Here's Morant. It's Powell on the wing. Just 5 on the clock. And they get it. Phoenix, no good that time either. Confident play we're seeing out of it.
And the oh, my goodness.
Man.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
Oh, yeah, they're doing a terrific job not giving this hostile crowd anything to cheer about.
35 seconds left in the first half. Back to Henderson. And the wide open shot from Avdia. His three-pointers off the mark. And it's the Suns' ball. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. Pass to Sharp. Screen by Hartenstein. And that one's good. Morant.
What a smooth move by Morant off the pick and roll, getting himself some elbow room to take a shot.
The kick out to Tatum. Out of bounds, Phoenix takes possession.
There's one for the low light. Wow. I'm not sure who messed up the pass, but look, somebody did.
And we've reached halftime in this one. They lead by 14. We've got more in store for you right after this. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Henderson outside. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one's on Morant.
And that's really just smart basketball. You send a poor foul shooter to the line.
He's off on the first.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. And so Morant will bring it up for the Suns. 15-point game. Powell, no one around him. Drills the three-pointer. Powell's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Pass to Morant. Back to Powell. Screen by Hartenstein. Another three for Phoenix.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Now here's Henderson. Rebound by the Suns.
Look, I'll give him an A for effort for trying to dunk through the defense, but maybe he should ease up on that one just a little bit.
The shot by Powell, no good.
And then they continue to control the glass.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Adebayo. Yes, Adebayo.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
Avdia gets the bucket.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Here's Morant. Oh, my goodness. What a play.
And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thanks, guys. Commissioner Silver talked about health, and he said that some of the injuries that our young players are experiencing are overuse injuries. In earlier eras, players in school participated in different sports depending on the season. He said perhaps a return to that approach is warranted. Kevin, back to you.
Interesting thought. Okay, Allie, we thank you. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going. And timeout called by Jordan Ott. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Morant downhill and finished off by Morant.
That first step of Ja, he's one of the few guys that's not only quick, but fast. And this man is lightning fast.
In recent seasons, availability has been a problem for Ja Morant. Greg, dig into that a little bit.
Well, from a league suspension to multiple injuries, Morant has missed a significant amount of time, but we know...
Nice finish. Oh, one thing about Ja, he's determined.
Henderson outside. Pass to Black. Back to Henderson. Shoots the three. Avdia gets the bucket. Avdia's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
The three from Morant. Hits it from three-point range.
He was solid in the first half from deep. He's a guy who can get hot. Let's see how he does here in the second.
McDaniels outside. The three from Tatum.
Jason Tatum.
And the three ball is good.
Three-point field goal.
Tatum's got 7 points in the game.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time. The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Over in the corner, Avdia. And he's good on the three ball. 14 points for him.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
In the center of things, Morant.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Over in the corner, Avdia. Morant with it. 21 points in the game. That one falls. Morant's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
And now they're shooting it pretty well. That was not something we would have said in that first half. Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
What I love about Morant is that he understands his strengths on offense, which is why he is so efficient.
There's 18 seconds left in the third quarter. Shot clock at 6. Tatum draws the double. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
Phoenix ball. Substitution for your Suns. George Collier.
And Phoenix has possession. They trail by 9 points. Some room here for Adebayo. And the Suns tack on 2 more. And as we end the third quarter, a great game. Both teams playing well. Up by 7. And we're just moment.
56.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Here's Morant. Podziemski on the wing. That 3 off the mark.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
Tice. And Tice throws it down.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
That was a good possession. They got a clean look. The shot just didn't fall.
Out to the right wing. Richardson attacking. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Hendricks, good.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
And the lack of defensive pressure on shots like that is a big reason they're down by double digits.
Phoenix, no good that time either. Pass to Wells. Now Exum launches a 3. It's hauled in by George. Suns trail by 12. The 3 from Morant. And Smith gets double teamed. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. Now Tice. Here's Wells. They get the rebound. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And those are exactly the kinds of plays that can spark a team. Just solid work down in the paint.
I just love when teams make it work down low.
Tipped away. Morant with the steal. And it's Podziemski in the corner. There's the 3. The shot comes out.
Some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
Here's Tice. It's hauled in by the Suns.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Here's Hendricks. A three-pointer off the mark.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Back to Morant. Launches it. A three ball by Morant.
Yeah, and they are living and dying from beyond the arc since halftime. It's a different look than what we saw in the first half.
Off target from outside. Suns trail by 9. And he drives in. And he blows the dunk. What in the world happened?
First team foul.
And that one misses.
Substitution on the court.
They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter. Henderson. Oh, that is a big-time jam.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
Adebayo misses the three. But right by Henderson.
2 minutes.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Oh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there.
I don't know, but it seems like Morant's got springs or something in his shoes.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
The drive by Henderson. Oh, no good on the dunk.
He tried to get spicy and totally whipped, huh? Okay. He's going to be living this one down for at least, about a week.
Morant with the steal. And he jams it in.
Okay, I see you, Ja, flexing a little bit of muscle, showing off that athletic ability. Okay.
Oh, wow.
Yes!
What a difference in this crowd right now.
That's how you silence a building.
Now, Adebayo. Now, Morant. We've got 1:08 left to play in the final quarter. Clock at 6. Cleared away by Avdia. Henderson.
Suns foul. Bam Adebayo. First personal foul.
And that one falls for Henderson. And he can't hit the second. There's 53 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Morant fires. Knocks down the three. Now here's Henderson. Tatum. Not that time. It won't go. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. They trail by 11. Henderson. Hartenstein with the rebound.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
Yeah, they got to be disappointed with this result.
Henderson. Oh, my goodness, the slam.
Oh.
They get a hand on it. The visiting club takes the win on the road. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.